Hello! It's been quite a while since we've been here for Progenitors Bloodlines. Welcome back to the Hexagon TTRPG. I'm Brent, and I'm very happy to have you all join us today from home. If you are watching, and if you are not, I hope that you watch later when this is uploaded to YouTube. I think we get way more views on YouTube than we do on Twitch, which is great. Yeah. How you guys all feeling? It's been like 4 weeks.
Yeah, pretty sure that's about it, right?
For a while. I'm excited.
We'll get back in.
Like a new person. That's right. I should address. We have a new Quinn on screen with us, who we also see in our internal software. So now I have a face to look at when I'm talking, which is so nice. I mean, I'm looking over at it on the stream. You looking pretty good.
Quinn's lost her bubble.
Yeah. No. You're getting it cleaned. You know, you gotta.
We got to get mentor in on this. Yeah, my hat too. It didn't. I don't know what happened. I think maybe it did update, even though it didn't. So my hat, all the settings were messed up because I like it pulled down.
Oh.
And then I like it.
Wow.
How do you do this? There we go.
Ah.
It's gotta show my face. All right, great. So today, playing Progenitors Bloodlines with Simon. You want to go ahead and introduce yourself after all this time?
Hello, I'm Simon, as Brent just said, and I play Wilm Fair, our resident bird boy, and he's just doing his best, trying to live in this weird futuristic, but not really futuristic world, kind of like in the future, but also very much in the past. But he's been dealing with things like step by step. He's recently spoken to Finley, one of his tribe that has experience with smithing and metalwork, and to whom he's brought some of the plasteel they got from the area Flabbergast led them to. And he's been trying to see what Finley would need to help him in the molding and working of this mineral and I guess resource.
Hell yeah. Do you want to give a brief description of Wilm after all this time?
Oh yeah, sure. So Wilm has kind of like golden blonde hair with like faint reddish amber streaks scattered throughout. He's got a kind of willful, determined set to his sharp face with like quick darting eyes that seem to watch everything like a hawk. His body is kind of like lithe, seemed almost like a coiled spring, like it's about to jump into action with the drop of a hat. But mostly like he's about to just take off. Like he seems very light on his feet. Like gravity has a bit of a less effect on him than others.
Okay, incredible. And indeed, sometimes they do see you take off if you need to get somewhere very quickly.
Mm-hmm.
All right. We then have, I then have in my script CJ, who unfortunately still cannot join us. So I will be the spidery Otto for the foreseeable future. But we have Peter.
That's me. Hello, I'm Peter, and I am playing the tough Tomas. I'll give a little description of Tomas. He's got gray, stone-like skin with these kind of clear, geometric, segmented patterns. And he's got this little face on his forehead that sort of mimics the emotions of others around him. And you can kind of channel those emotions and draw power from them. Tomas, since last time, since like a month ago, Tomas received a very heavy magical spear I believe it's magical. And since then, he has wrapped, like tied it to his arm with web and just kind of like wrapped it all in place to keep it in his grasp at all times. He's taken, I believe it was Bart's advice of keeping a weapon close, so he's taking it too literally.
Yes, I believe Bart says something along the lines of bringing it everywhere with you so that it becomes like another limb.
Yeah, and he's like, okay, that's exactly what I'll do.
So grimy under that web.
Or it will be, yeah.
It will be.
Like a cast that you take off after months.
You get in there with like a stick to scratch it.
It's just one of Zell's like spikes that you can use to scratch it in there.
Awesome.
And last but certainly not least, we have Tana.
To make up for the lack of new music in our world, now that we're kind of living in a post-apocalyptic world. Unless we're making music as a tribe, that would be really cool. She forces Mentor to either make new music or to make playlists for her with music she hasn't heard before, just in order to keep the spirit alive. Also, I'm sorry, my face stuck for the moment. It's back. But
I
yeah,
hope you know what you've just done.
AI music.
No, your people, the Underseers, are now I think have created the new tradition of a cappella and beatboxing.
Let's go!
Bring it
I'm
forward in the
so
ages.
down.
You just hear it like go over towards your side of the camp. Bow, 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 bow.
This is amazing. I do want the spirit of music to stay alive as long as possible.
Yeah, the Fae are loving it too. The Fae are having a party.
Yay! That's awesome.
My goodness, incredible. Hey, Tomas, Will, you guys forgot your facts a little bit.
No, that was my fact about talking to Finley.
About who? Foggy
Talking to
Finley?
Finn.
I spoke to Finley about what we need to help mold and refine the plasticine that we got from
Oh, I thought you did that
Flabberjazz.
in game.
Nope.
All right, we're using facts now. Spoke to Finley.
We went to the deposit and we tried to mine it. We got some of it, but we never actually said what we did with it after that.
All right. But Tomas needs a fact.
Oh, that was my fact. That was my fact.
We're gonna have to talk about this. You guys are just taking in-game actions at the beginning of the episode. This is some Magic the Gathering BS. At the start of my upkeep,
Look, it's in our opening hand, so we play it immediately at the start of the game.
All right, incredible. So we do have all our facts. We have all real events, and with that, we settle back into our story. I will give a pretty good. Maybe I'll do 2 sessions worth of recap. So I'll do session 19 and 20, just to give us a good idea of what was happening.
Yes.
So 'twas not long ago that our players woke up after story time. You had told the mythical beginnings of your story, and ever since, Otto has been telling it in bits and pieces at the watering hole. You met all the leaders together to form a plan of attack on how to take care of just a few key matters, namely, though, the Voidling incursion, which has been plaguing Valeth's forest and the Fae's forest. The people who were there, we had the Manus Arachne, we had the Umbra Arachne, and the Vox Arachne, that is Avarintha, Azer, and Otto, in that order. We had Susie and Riley, which is the chronicler and head of scouts, showing up from Wilm's faction, the Phoenicians. We had the GBM show up, just like Maleficent, the Dark Witch. The Great Black Mother showed up with some spiders and kind of crashed the meeting. But it went well, I think. Basically suggested using traps. Everybody agreed, and now the Voidlings are going to be taken care of. And you guys have a scroll of communication to the Fae military. Basically, it's just like a way to disseminate some information amongst a few like key Fae officers. In getting ready to kind of take on this like higher stakes mission, you guys realized that it was going to be a longer campaign. And so to prep for said campaign, we decided to do a side quest, which really was to go after the Landwyrm, the dragon, get resources, potentially form like armor, weaponry, or basically tools to assist everybody. You gathered your party. You went to go ask Oberon for help. Oberon refused because he wanted to fight with Tomas. Tomas, though, I think did not really want to fight. And so Oberon actually proposed that they have a challenge to kill the most Voidlings after the hunt was over. And basically, I think the idea with this was that Oberon let on that he was very bored, but that he can't challenge Tomas on equal footing unless they've accomplished, like they have a baseline feat of accomplishment that they've both done. So that was kind of the thread that he was giving there was, I can only have a challenge with you like this once you've done the feat that I have already undertaken. And it's an individual challenge, so it's not the sum of all of your allies' kills. It's only the amount of Voidlings you yourself have killed. He did, however, agree to give you guys a bit of a power up. Was just thankful for you guys taking care of the forest. Was also thankful for you guys alleviating his boredom somewhat, and so brought you to a Fey vault deep in some ruins underground. These ruins seemingly of the old world. Inside the ruins was a treasure trove of ciphers and artifacts. Tomas got a spear, the very spear that you attached to your hand. Quinn got a really interesting looking potion that when gazed into seemed to like form an image, a preview of what might happen to the user. And Wilm got a really mysterious brooch, but the mystery was soon unveiled to be a curse. And the curse basically was that when you use the brooch, either to unload it or to load it with magical power, it causes a severe bout of paranoia. The paranoia, once it sets in, can be basically resisted, and then once it is resisted, it is thrown off. But could be very dangerous at the wrong moment. As a result, our party had decided to go see Valeth before killing the dragon to see if Valeth might have some advice on what to do about said artifact. So that leaves all of you. I believe that you had gathered in the middle of the night to see what was going on. It ended up being a bit of an emergency, but now do you all just go back to bed and then meet up again in the morning to go see Valeth?
I forget what the emergency was at the night during the night.
Yeah, what was it?
It was the brooch. You guys like literally like I think you wanted to test a few things.
It wasn't. I don't think it was the middle of the night because like Johnny was like chopping wood and everything, and like we met up with the Tinker curse dude from Quinn's people as well. Like I felt like that was like afternoon. No,
I thought it was
that
late.
night?
You were like in your you were in your room or something, and I think it was a bit later, and then that's when Johnny went to go see you. I think it was basically the end of the day.
Okay.
So maybe not quite. Maybe you guys are right.
I do think it would be better to go during the day. At the Veiled's sleeping right now, you know? Don't want to ruin the tree sleep.
That's great.
Do
Do trees sleep?
Question. Yeah, good
Who
morning.
knows?
Me too.
Well, I mean, some sleep wouldn't hurt. It wouldn't hurt.
And go with a fresh pair of eyes.
Right.
There you go.
I'm going to lock my door. The door that I don't have, because there's no doors. No one come near my little area. I'm going to try and recharge this brooch. I don't want the paranoia setting off and having anyone near me.
Yeah, John is just like, yeah, I got you, boss. I'll guard the door. I'll just
But you
I'll stay a
also
little
should
out of
not
sight.
be in sight. Yes.
Yeah, we're on the same page.
Okay, cool.
Is he still shirtless?
Have the axe in his hand.
Yeah.
Yeah, axe in hand over his shoulder, still shirtless, blonde hair rippling.
Johnny, what are you doing?
Johnny, okay, now we have to roll how lucky he is with the ladies. And
Avert maiden's eyes. Avert maiden's eyes.
Technically, that's one of Simon's population, right?
So Simon should roll for it.
Simon should, you know what? And Cypher, the GM, doesn't roll. Simon should definitely roll for this.
What am I rolling?
For how
Is it a percentage? Is it a 20? Like,
His comeliness stat. Wait, but we've kind of like a stat. Does he get like an innate bonus? Because last session he was clearly like really hot.
We'll give him a plus 1. So if he's on the cusp, he can tear up.
Okay.
so
amazing.
it is a D20 roll.
we're playing Cypher, right?
We are
Yeah.
playing Cypher.
Right. Okay.
Okay,
It's a
so
completely different system.
D20 roll, not a percentage. That's a 6. So
That's a 6. I'll give you an XP if you let me GM intrude.
Ooh.
sure, why not?
Okay, not 20.
Okay,
The hottest
take
man
it.
in the world.
Johnny's hot. Johnny's so hot
Smoke.
that he doesn't know he's hot.
Ooh.
That's
Right?
That's why he's so hot.
That's it, exactly.
It's just full on confidence.
Like,
Yeah, he thinks he's like, I'm just your average Joe, and I don't even know why people like me.
Yeah,
It's like I get away with it
humbling
with
a
my
little bit.
wit, and it's not his wit.
Amazing.
It's his luck.
humble
Let's be
king.
It's because he's ripped.
That means
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
the himbo. Is that it?
I don't know if he's a himbo. He seems pretty.
No.
I think. Well, himbos are usually pretty humble, so that's
No, but
himbo being
he's
a
not
himbo.
dumb.
Yeah, that like.
I guess.
Himbos have like a stereotypical dullness. to them.
Goofiness.
A goofiness. Yeah, maybe.
Yes. I mean,
I'm just
I think
thinking
he's got some
Kronk.
goofiness, but like
I
he's
know
got some
Kronk is
himbo.
yeah.
That's he's definitely a himbo. Okay, but we're talking about Johnny. So Johnny, Will, heading back. You're gonna recharge this brooch. Like Tomas and Quinn, you both see Wilga creeping around in the background. She's got her eye on Johnny.
Oh no.
Ooh.
Oh god.
Watch out, Johnny. Watch out.
A little bit of some snoop
She
snoop.
grabs the spider web and slings away.
Yeah. In the middle of the night, like, oh my god. Terrifying.
Just see the eyes.
Okay. Are we good to just meet up in the morning then, or is there anything else that people want to do this night?
I'm gonna go bring out like a boulder for Wiln's door.
Yeah, absolutely. Will, roll me. You want to roll me a? Let's do a little luck check for fun again. So roll me another d20, and if it's lower than 6, It's right when the paranoia would be setting in.
Oh no.
Is when Tomas comes the giant boulder.
The boulder.
Uh-oh.
Also, I have like a spear tied to my head.
That's a 7.
It just
yeah.
passed.
Nice.
So you wave of paranoia, and you're like, "Okay, we're all good." Boom! And then just a big rock gets set down, and you're.
Tomas, I'm done. It's all right.
You'll be fine. I'll come get you in the morning. And then you hear a little like on the rock,
What
like
if-
a padded.
What if he
and
needs
I
to
walk away.
pee? What if at night he needs to go to pee and you just block this path?
It's all right.
Will
This
this be a
is
problem?
like a tent made of leaves and stone, and sticks, and then the stone door. Now I can go up
That's
the back if I
true.
need it.
That's
Oh, he's
true.
got a back.
And Johnny's just like, "Well, I guess we could burn it down if we really had to, but
I mean, right, but again,
seems excessive."
made of stick and leaf. I think I can get out of this.
He's fine.
Gotcha.
All right. Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Johnny, now with his shirt on, good night. And you all head off to bed. Wake up in the morning. And I think this morning, on this particular morning, you hear and there's the sound of a rooster, which none of you have ever heard before at this camp.
Like wake up, sweating.
Look both ways. I think you see some other members of your tribe like getting up, like, what? It's sunrise. It's really early in the morning. You start to look around. Do you look for this rooster? Are you intent on finding it?
Yeah, I think I just take off in the direction of the noise.
As you bound through the camp, for some reason I always see Tomas when he goes really fast, like Donkey Kong style. You're like,
Yeah.
Ooh.
you go through the camp. You look around. You see tracks. You follow the tracks. And there is a child. Blondish hair, some kind of like red tinted amber irises, but potentially one of the Phoenicians. And he's scratching under the chin of what looks like a little mini basilisk, one of those cockatrice birds that you saw at the beginning. And you can hear him just saying, "Shush, Charlie, shush, you're waking everyone up."
What is this? Are you all right?
He looks up at your huge frame and he goes, "Oh, my lord." He's hugging this like bird now.
Ah, you have found us breakfast. And I just like pick him up.
You pick him up and you have this kid eye to eye with you, and he's like, tears start forming in his eyes as he's like hugging it, and he goes, "Oh no, please, no, he's a friend."
The little face. It changes blue. It starts crying. Tomas. Oh, I didn't mean it. I'm so sorry. And I like hug him and the chicken.
Aw.
It pecks you like right in the ear. It's most uncomfortable.
It's fine. It's fine. Everything will be all right. I won't hurt you anymore.
Do you take on the emotion of the chicken or you get angry too? The chicken's so
Ooh,
happy
you know,
with you
there's
being
no
close.
limit. There's no limit to the emotion. So I think like that little blue face starts to change, and it
Just a
becomes
little red.
black and red, and the little almost like a little beak like mouth as it goes. Pure evil.
Why is the chicken evil?
I like drop the kid and the chicken. I'm like, no, make it stop. Start to like collect myself to rid myself of those evil emotions.
But as you shake it off and you look, like it's not that it's pure evil. It's just a very mean and nasty chicken was a soft spot for a child.
No.
Behind him is a very small pen, and in it there appear to be some female cockatrices, and you can see that there are several eggs.
Eggs? Oh my god.
I know what eggs are, right?
Yeah.
Wait, this news must be told to everyone.
Are you telling me you wouldn't eat some raw eggs right there and then as soon as you saw them? Are you telling me Tomas wouldn't do that?
Listen, okay, Tomas, what episode? This is the episode 37, okay? He's had some character development.
All right.
Will shows up.
Responsible adult.
Timmy, have
Also,
you
he has
been?
an admiration for the basilisks now, and also a deep fear.
We've been breeding livestock.
Little one, what did you say? Your name was Charlie?
No, the chicken's name is Charlie.
Yeah, his name's Charlie.
Wait, how did you escape your home?
I went out the back. I told you.
I should have brought 2 boulders.
Yeah, next time 2 boulders would be the thing to block me in a 2-sided tent.
Remember, to hit
Amazing.
myself on the head with my spear.
But this is Timmy.
Timmy's looking up at both of you.
Hello, Timmy.
Yeah, I took in some chickens, and then I put a little fence, and I was feeding them, and then today they made eggs. It's great.
You did this yourself?
Yeah, well, everyone's been so busy.
It's a very good initiative, Timmy.
Timmy.
Also, they're my friends.
Fantastic.
Yeah, they all have names. And he like points over and these like little cockatrices. But as he does, and he kind of like points over at them, as he points at each one, his finger lingers on it. You can, both of you being progenitors, perceive just a little bit of magic. And it seems that he's tamed these beasts somehow. And basically it has prevented them from becoming monstrous. So his taming has basically made these like cockatrice chicken hybrids, where they're no longer like monstrous in nature. They're no longer super huge. It's not to say that they might not grow a little bit bigger, but it seems to be some sort of taming.
Timmy.
That's incredible. I don't know. Am I there? I assume I followed the
Monte.
noise.
You can show up. So you're
I
oh,
mean-
that's incredible. And Jimmy's like, oh,
Eggs!
everybody's here.
Oh, sorry. It's impressive the work you've done here, Timmy. So many mouths will be fed in the future because of this.
Only the eggs, though.
Okay.
Right?
It's just true kid fashion. Okay.
Yeah, that's her.
We might need to build you some bigger pens.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
You gotta scale this up, Timmy.
It's not. You guys aren't too busy.
Well, we'll find some people to do it.
Yeah.
You got some good builders, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I mean, I could do it.
I'm sure you could. Listen, how about you lead the group that we're going to send you to help them build the pens to your specifications?
It's too small.
Mhm.
Are you sure? That's too much. He like looks down. He looks a little bit guilty. He just, you can tell he just wants to be a helpful little guy.
This is going to help us all very much.
I haven't had the fried egg in a very long time. I really crave that.
He like beams up at you. There's such a happy smile. And for the first time since you guys have been gone, I think you have a breakfast of a basically like what do you guys want? Scrambled eggs, fried eggs, send us add up over easy.
I'll have some scrambled eggies. Oh no, how are we scrambling?
These are like big eggs, right?
No, again, like he's holding this cockatrice, so probably the eggs are like yay big.
Oh, I thought
Okay.
it was like a baby cockatrice, but they're just like little cockatrices.
Yeah,
They've changed. They've
Okay.
changed.
Because they're not
That's a
monstrous, they're not
monster,
the
but-
size of the other ones. Gotcha.
Yeah, and I think anybody here can roll me an intellect roll
Sure.
to make an association in this moment.
I'm gonna use these new dice I got from the mystery box.
An 11.
An 11.
This is a intellect.
And then
Yeah, intellect.
11.
11 and
a 9.
a 9. Okay. All in a very similar ballpark here. I think that you all look at each other, and as you're collecting these eggs, the gears start turning, and I think you all share a look of, wait a second, if he tamed these, where did he tame them from? If they transformed, does that mean that he got them when they were babies? Where do you find baby cockatrices in this forest? It's only a few steps removed, and all of a sudden it clicks that this kid must have been wandering around where kids are not supposed to be.
We might need better supervision.
Adventurous little guy.
But yeah, so we have scrambled eggs for Quinn. Tomas, well, how do you like your eggs?
Just give it to me.
Raw.
The egg barely touches the heat, just smells a little, and you go, "Oh, it's done."
The shell and everything.
God.
Oh my gosh.
And I think I'll drop like some into my hand. Like, I'll just like drill them into my hand.
Oh my god. For the drill dog? Is that what this is?
Yeah, there's a drill coming out of your hand, going wow, wow.
Pretty nasty.
Will, Simon, what kind of eggs does Will have?
I think Willem goes for an omelet.
Ooh.
Ooh, all right.
Just like scrambled, but then like solidified into like a patty.
And you have the first omelet of the new age.
This day needs to be commemorated.
Someone just
Breakfast
hears
day.
you say that in passing, and it's just like, oh, yes, man. Like starts like carving an egg into like a rock somewhere nearby. Like,
That's amazing.
The first omelet. Do a little diagram of the omelet. It looks like Milton's face.
they're like, oh, of course.
No, you really don't have to go that far.
Mentor, take a commemorative picture.
He's like, I record everything all the time.
Yes.
That seems.
Where
Where are the privacy laws?
only within the vicinity of where Quinn is. So if Quinn happens to happen upon you doing something indecent, it is recorded for posterity, but we can't.
Please.
All right, stay
It's
real
okay.
far away from Quinn.
It's okay. It doesn't mean it's always going to be accessed. It's just that it exists.
Mentor's like, yes, that's right. It is for the Spank Bank.
No.
All right, well, Quinn, no. It's only best
It's
to
so
ask
bad.
for-
Spank
You know, consent is important.
I swear, Mentor, you can't lie to them like that, okay? You're giving me bad rumors. Okay.
Usually
How
like
many
hold
people
his
heard
paw,
Mentor?
you're like, oh man.
We have to roll to see how many people heard Mentor say that.
No!
Yeah.
What is a spank? What is a bank?
Roll a d10, and if it's less, if it's like 3 or less, then it was just you guys.
Oh, God. Okay. Let me get this.
Why are your dice like in a gusher's bag? Like, what's happening?
They're in the Ziploc bag, okay? Alright.
Put on your little like
No!
lunch pack.
I rolled the 1.
Oh,
I rolled the 1.
Well, a 1 is good.
Oh, it's good?
You warned
Oh,
it
okay.
low. Yeah.
2.
Yeah, basically
Okay,
no one heard it. It
understood.
was just you guys.
okay.
2.
In fact, you see Johnny walking up. Because what are you guys talking about?
Well, apparently
Nothing,
Quinn
Johnny.
has a.
No, no. Mm-mm-mm.
Every time Johnny's around, Mentor's just like staring at him.
Recording quite
Like
hard.
nonstop.
Yeah, but Mentor is just like, oh, and that's for me for later.
Yo, that's it. Oh, holy shit! His comeliness is so high, even the AI is into it.
Stop.
Yeah, but the AI is just like, oh, the Fibonacci sequence, or what is it? The golden ratio.
Yeah, the golden
Yeah,
ratio.
golden ratio 1 to like 1.76 or something.
Amazing.
Which is not the Fibonacci sequence.
No, I mean the Fibonacci sequence is a perfect sequence of numbers,
Oh, it is okay. It is a perfect sequence.
but it's not the same thing for like the body ratio.
Yeah, it's Mentor biting his nail and saying the Fibonacci sequence to get his mind off it. Yeah, you guys are all gathered here in the morning, post eggs. May is like a little egg on her face. She's like, that was really good.
Yes.
Actually, I think you see her. She's busy. Like you were talking about, oh, we're gonna get people to help, and she's already like, okay, and we're gonna make it the chicken coop like yay big, and it's like super huge. She's like, we're gonna have so many chickens.
Look at all those chickens.
I'm excited. I can't wait to have eggs every morning of my life.
I think John is just there, and he's just like, man, I could eat so many raw. We're gonna need a lot of eggs.
That's gonna be later, okay? For now, we make it max 2 eggs per person. And
What?
even then, I don't know if we can have that many eggs.
Yeah,
For a lot of people.
Yeah, how many eggs were there to begin with? Just
Right now, I think it was just enough for us, probably.
Yeah, basically.
Well,
but when it grows
I
up,
feel like I had to share some with Timmy at least because they were his.
Timmy is vegan. He said no, thank you.
Well,
I guess
thank you
can have
for
Timmy's
your service.
I think you see him like he didn't partake this morning, but being vegan usually means that it's because you can't get consent from the animal, and I think that you do see Timmy talking to the chickens, and you wonder if perhaps he could be the only vegan in history to eat eggs or to eat other byproduct.
Or maybe the chicken said, "We don't consent." It's like, well, all right.
Yeah, see, doesn't do it.
Can't do it. Chicken said no. But yeah, little Timmy Chicken is gonna go take care of all of those. I'm gonna write that in my notes before I forget.
Days of vegan.
It's amazing.
Little Timmy Chicken. I don't know what was gonna happen. Honestly, you guys could have eaten the rooster, and then we would have had no more chickens.
No,
I mean, Tomas was about to.
Alrighty, so we're ready to set off. We have some provisions. We have, potentially even a couple of eggs or something in a little pouch. We have jerky. We have some like root vegetables, roasted vegetables. We have bits of cloth and things. I think that you're all, whoever decides to go on this mission is wearing the silk cloth produced from the Ottomans. Probably this set of cloth, though, which was prepared for the mission, would be dyed, and they've now dyed them basically just like a reddish brown color, something that shows dirt a little bit less. And I think, like, Tomas, you've heard talk in some of the decafouts of like them like grabbing like red clays and things from like the nearby river, and so that seems to be what was used for the dye. Basically, it's just like on the way from bringing water back, they were able to grab a little bit and then give it over to the Ottomans. All right. Is there anything else specific that you guys would like to do? Is there any one specific that you would like coming with you?
I mean, pretty sure I'm gonna bring Johnny.
I'll
Yeah.
bring May.
But
Yeah, Johnny's like, I won't take no for an answer. May's there. She's ready to go. She's got a little backpack.
yeah, that's like one thing. I want to bring like some food, some like dried foods, and
Mo, we got some
water
eggs.
canteens.
Yeah,
Some
I think
camping
so.
stuff.
You have food. I would say you have enough food for like probably like 4 days if you really stretched it, right? It's not a ton of food. There's not a lot of food prepped for long-term storage in the camp, but May is talking to Faye, and she says there's a few kind of like foraging places on the way, and so she's like plotted a route with the Fae on the way to the northern part of the forest. So you guys will be able to stop for like water. You'll be able to stop for like berries and things like that.
That's awesome. We'll plant May. And be able to have plenty of food.
We set off. You're seen off by Otto, who bows as all of you pass. And you can see that Otto's influence has grown a little bit. It seems like now that his entourage, after the telling of that mythical tale, has widened a little bit. And you can see he's like talking to, there's a decafout there. It's like a little bit slimmer, like smaller decafout that he's like speaking to. And then in the background, you can see like a Phoenician talking with like another Phoenician, and then talking with an Ottoman there. And it just seems like he's grown his entourage of people, and they're all sporting his like, instead of just being like kind of like a loose fitting clothing, like a shirt or like a long sleeve, like they're more robe like.
Well, I'm pretty sure I'm still wearing the robe he made me.
Yeah. All right, you guys head off into the forest. Another question is, do you take steeds with you? Do you have spiders?
Yeah, I've got Zelgarith.
Zelkarith.
I do think we should. Yeah.
Right, you get on a
Depends
fuzzy.
on how many we are, I guess.
There are so many spiders.
Mhm.
Okay. Is it all right with the GBM?
It is all right. She has given her spiders as steeds, if you remember, as part of a deal, a truce of sorts that spared the spider civilization, but also entitled them to shipments of food every year from you guys.
Mhm. So I guess we'll have to share some of the game. Imagine the spiders munch eggs.
I mean,
They would.
I don't see why not.
Some spiders in real life do eat eggs, I think.
Yeah, that's why I was curious. Like, does that actually happen?
Okay, somebody search it up. All right. So Zelkarith, I think, what's the word I'm looking for? Instinctively leads the way. And you have the other spiders following after. One person per spider. So May gets her own spider on her little backpack. It's like a smaller little spider. And you guys start to make your way through the forest, riding along. Now, I would love for everybody to roll me a d20. And basically, the first thing that we're rolling for here, as we start to make our way towards the northern part of the forest, is for an encounter.
Ooh. Okay. D20 incoming.
You muted Pete.
I got a 10.
Me too.
Two?
I got a 10 also. How?
Is this one person?
I don't know.
Oh, it was just one person?
No, I meant everybody to roll.
Okay.
But 2 10s is pretty telling. 10-10ling.
A 7.
Oh.
I'm getting 6s and 7s all night tonight.
All right. On the 10s and the 7. Yeah. Basically, the way that I'm doing this is I was going to pick between the highest and lowest number of what I thought was interesting here. As you guys approach through the northern place, there's a large ravine, so like a gap in the woods. It's rocky. As you're getting closer, like you could even hear there's like a little bit of water trickling through this like deep ravine. It's too far for the spiders to jump across, so there is like a gap in the forest at this place. But getting to the lip of the ravine, Tomas, you turn your head to the left, and you could see that there's a large, like a colossal fallen tree spanning the entire gap of the ravine. Seems like it was pushed over many, or fallen over many years ago. Gnarled roots still kind of like sticking up on this side of the ravine in all kinds of directions, looking like strange horns. The dirt and moss kind of like just all over that bark, but like wet and like stuck to it. Like you can tell like this whole forest is so alive with life. Like nothing truly dies here in a lot of ways, right? It is just transformed into something else. And so this tree has become a sort of bridge, a sort of permanent kind of living bridge in this area for you all to cross. What would you like to do?
I mean, I got to cross it. I think a large bridge across a river atop our spider riders. I don't feel any,
Is it considered a long range? What's the...
Yeah, I would say this is like a short range away now, the bridge.
No,
and like
the
to get
bridge
to the other
itself.
side is long range. Yeah, it's like far enough that you can't like you. Will you could make it with one of your Phoenix jumps easily. It's just that everybody else wouldn't be able to jump that far.
Okay. I feel like would it be easier for the spiders if we weren't on top or riding?
What do you say, Zell?
The three of you hear that raspy voice. And Tomas, you know this is him being polite so that everyone can hear your psychic conversation. The spiders do not mind crossing if they have all of you upon them. Our legs can easily stick to a tree such as that. There are many places, many ridges to grip.
Okay. How thick is this like tree trunk? Like is it liable to roll?
It looks, as far as you can tell, if you'd like to make me, you can either do an intellect, or I would allow you to do a speed roll to kind of like try and jiggle or finesse it to like the trunk in some way. You know what I mean? Like try to manipulate it. You pick.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if I can intellect, I will.
Yeah, then go ahead with an intellect as you observe. I think you do a little bit of mental math as you look at this tree falling here.
I do want to put in an effort. I have an edge of 2, so just 1 point that I use. Just to be safe on this. And it's an 11.
An 11 is enough for you to, I think, one, like get that description I said before of like, oh, it looks like a very old, like it's been here a long time. But now you look for, okay, well, it's been here a long time. What does that mean? And it's, okay, the roots are all sticking up on this top side, but definitely about a third of the tree and those roots are still in the ground here. And then I think you intuit on that 11 of like, okay, well, if the roots are in the ground here, that might be what's keeping this tree somewhat alive, right? Is that there's a third of those roots and it's somehow just keeping this tree from decaying. And when you look across the ravine, you look to the other side of this tree, you can see again on that side there are some branches and stuff devoid of leaves, maybe like just a tufts of a couple of leaves here and there, but a lot of those branches would be dug into the earth on the other side and you don't see them. So it's like you see a branch like going straight into the ground. So it looks fairly stable.
Okay.
And it is, again, a colossal tree, right? It's like I wouldn't be able to wrap my arms around it. So easily like a 12-foot trunk.
Well, I don't mind going last because I can get across without anything, but
I will go first. And we do it one at a time.
If it's huge, can't we just walk on it without being on the spiders and still be pretty
I
good?
think the spiders probably have a better grip than we might.
Yeah, it's all mossy.
Oh, it's mossy. I didn't hear that.
Yes.
It's just because I am trained in balance, so I was ready.
I mean, if you want to try.
Yeah.
Oh no, I feel like now it's too risky. I'm gonna follow the spiders.
Yeah, at least with the spiders, you can do like the Yoshi jump, you know?
May grinning ear to ear. She's like, try it.
Oh gosh, May, you know I don't do well under pressure. But you know what? For you, I'll do it. Like I start sliding across the mossy tree.
I said I was first.
It's too late. I'm doing it for May.
So like half climbs up and he's like waiting and he's like, give me the word and I shall pass.
I said one at a time. But I'm like watching you to make sure you're okay.
So like we can still be first if we go underneath the tree.
Go!
And starts circling around.
Are we racing?
Incredible.
God.
Quinn, you arms out, start to kind of make your way across the top of this tree. It's for the first, I want to say 20 or so steps. Very stable. Your foot, the pads of your feet softly sinking into a little bit of moss. Very cozy, very steady. And then just as you get past, a little bit of the lip of the ravine and the the drop is around you and you see that little bit of like water all the way at the bottom. You realize it's a little bit deep when you first appeared and that you can feel a fine mist of water coming up. And it's refreshing for a moment before you realize that it is indeed a little bit slippery here. Underneath, you hear the scrabbling and scraping of the spider limbs of Zilkarith. To him and to you, Tomas, it feels very stable. But Quinn, you immediately hear a hissing sound. And I'm going to need you to make me a speed roll to not slip up here on this kind of like slicky, more algae moss surface. The hissing sound in front of you, Tomas, Zilkarith stops. And a wispy, moving, like, I can't call it anything other than a wisp. A water sprite. You must pay the toll to pass our bridge. We have watered and fed this tree for a long time to maintain the passage. Spider or not, you need our blessing.
Is this normal?
Zilkarith's like, screw this thing. You see like the ridges like raise, the spikes. He's like ready to slap.
Can we not come to an agreement after we have crossed?
What do you take me for? A fool? You will cross and leave immediately. Each must pay the toll.
That is
What's
too
the
much. Did not
toll?
bring gifts. There's a cloud down here asking for a price to be paid.
What's the price?
Oh. Let's find out. And then I'm just gonna go with Zeltrees. And like maybe like just go through the sprite.
You go and it like bursts for a second, and then you see like vapor trailing behind you as if it's following. Quinn, what did you get
I
on
put
your
the neck down. Oh wait, I need to roll. Yeah, speed. Can I use speed defense? Because I'm trained in that.
I'll allow it because
Yeah.
it's also kind of the sprite's fault. So
Okay. Okay, let me try. But also like, if I can pay it the toll with one egg, I will do it. I got a 12.
a 12 with your speed defense just does it. And so as you're calling out to Tomas and you're kind of do a little dance to be there, one of the sprites whispers up near you, "You cannot pay with a dance? That only worked a few times, then we got bored."
No. But what if it's disco? I don't think you've ever experienced disco. And I start doing some disco moves.
Make me another speed defense roll to not fall. Immediately.
Oh shit, wait, this one got tilted on my leg so I couldn't check them out. That's an 8.
An 8 is not enough.
Oh no! I
Sorry,
don't want to die.
with your speed defense, 9, 10, 11 is not enough. And so you fall and you crush one of your 2 eggs.
No!
The sprite cackling and says, "Now this is comedy."
You know
Meanwhile,
how much hard work went into this egg?
so I think Will, you see this kind of like, oh no, and the giggling, like cackling little sprite on the top just seems kind of fine. Zelkarith and Tomas going underneath the trunk, spiraling up to the top, and all of you kind of look over and see as like 20 of these sprites are like converging, and then they start to reach out these icy tendrils, and they're touching Zelkarith, and his legs are starting to slow as it starts to freeze. And he goes, "I don't do well with cold." And he's like struggling to go forward.
Go, Zelkarith! And maybe I don't know if there's like visible ice forming. Can I like kind of poke at it with my spear?
Yes, you start to poke at it. So I'm going to need you to roll me a speed roll to deftly get the ice away from him and to not hurt him.
Okie doke. I will use an effort. Yeah. That's a 9.
A 9 with an effort will do it as you get some of that ice going, but he's still slow. And so even though you're going to make it most of the way, you'll have to do another roll one more time before you get to the end. Will, you see this ruckus, this commotion. May is dismayed. He's like, "Why is there always the thing?"
Well, I feel we might not always give the best first impression.
Johnny, axe in hand again. "Well, guess we'll have to fight then."
Well, we could have asked for the toll was on our turn, but I guess.
Well, we're paying. You tell me what to do, boss. And puts the axe down.
Let's see if they ask for a reasonable toll.
The sprite that was near Quinn kind of flits over to you. Quinn, you're able to stand up with your crushed egg. Comes, "But you have to pay the toll."
Well, one cracked egg should do it, I believe.
Another sprite comes up, looks at the egg. Well, with half a dance and half an egg, that makes one whole thing, I guess.
Yeah. I could have danced better if you didn't make it all slippery, you know?
As for the tree needs nutrients brought from the river below.
As in the water that's all the way down there?
Yes.
I could just give you some water right here, and I just pour a little bit of water from like whatever flask we've been using out of animal like organs.
Gross, that's full of your backwash.
I haven't taken a sip yet, okay? It's fresh from the river. Come on.
Is it fresh from the river, or did you not take a sip? Which is it?
It's both. It's fresh from the river, and I haven't taken a sip yet.
Mm.
Do you want to taste? And then I pour a little bit on it, on the little Sprite.
The Sprite like turns into like a little snowflake and kind of just like falls. And it's like, no! And then the other one goes to save it.
No, the water doesn't.
It looks like Quinn's trying to kill them.
No, I'm trying to make him drink water.
Johnny's like, I got it! It starts running up onto the log. Meanwhile, at the very end of the log, with all the rest of the wisps, there's like 40 around you now, Tomas. Zelkarith is like,
Oh god.
jumps and like freezes in midair. His limbs
Oh
just
my
stiffen. And you hear him just like yelling like, ah! And he's like trying to make it. He's not going to make it.
Not gonna
It's gonna be
make
a little
it.
bit-
Johnny, go help Zelkarif and Tomas.
He's running. Johnny's running forward.
Johnny.
You're too far. Because Johnny is also about to slip on the slippery log.
You can't all fall into this black hole.
Well, he's not gonna make it like 100%. So what, we're just gonna fall in the water?
You're gonna fall on the log.
Oh, okay.
But
Wait, I thought we were underneath the log.
Well, he had like
That's fine.
spun around. He was like trying to like dodge them.
Oh, wait, let me.
And so now
me
he's like
change
come
this
back at
then.
the top and jumped because he felt himself stiffening. But when he lands, he won't be gripping the log anymore. And I think you know that.
Oh, I see.
So he'll bounce, and wherever he bounces, we're gonna roll a die.
Yeah, I think what I do is I just kind of wait for like when he gets closer to the wherever he's gonna fall, and then I'll like jam the spear into the wood and like I don't know, wrap my legs around
his abdomen.
Zelkarith as strong as possible and hope he doesn't go flying.
Absolutely. Spear gets freaking pounded into the tree. It's not like the tree is going to dodge, so it goes nice and deep in for you to hold on to it. You can feel how sturdy this magical spear is. And you hold on to Zelkarith. I'm going to have you roll a might roll. We're going to take...
Is this combat?
This is combat. We're going to take a little bit of damage as a result of the might roll.
Okay. All right, I'm going to use effort and this. Let's see, do I have anything here that might help me with this? I've got climbing. I don't know.
I won't allow that in this instance.
No, okay.
I mean, you use pittons while you climb. This is basically
You
just
do.
setting up a pittance.
This is about what his legs are doing.
Yeah, I'm climbing with my legs, just in reverse. Okay, here we go. Yeah, that's a 10.
With
On a
effort.
10,
Yeah, with
you
an effort.
don't take any damage. That was the number I had set. And so you are able to get just like, I don't know, your toes flex, and you had like almost like a seat.
They
But,
help each other.
oh my god, yeah, you have your legs around and your toes grab each other. You're able to work
Wait,
together.
but Zelkarith isn't that small.
No, because the spider usually has like a big butt, and then like the midsection is like
yeah.
thinner. That's what
thin,
I was
okay.
like. I mean, that's what I was picturing, anyways. But
Yes, that makes a lot of sense.
Okay, I like that.
I was picturing the spiders from Spider Riders though, because they don't have that, do they?
I think they do. They
I
have
think
like
they do.
pretty clear
about to
distinction.
I mean, if it's
But-
generally like a spider, then yes, they should.
Because
It's just
I
like
know
the-
in Baldur's Gate there's a character that's a spider rider, I think, or something.
Oh, are you talking about the
Yeah.
spider person?
Yeah, and he got a big
Rider?
booty.
Oh, it's spider booty.
He got a spider booty.
Okay. That's okay. You can look at that.
Yeah, these spiders don't seem to have it. I'm
Oh.
realizing that there's not a lot of good
Oh.
pictures of the Spider Riders.
Gotta get like a
Spiders
still
from
from
Spider
one of the
Riders.
episodes. But either way, like either I'm gripping the toes like around some
Wait,
part
what
of,
is
like, his
this?
shell or something,
Spider
or
Rider.
I've got it wrapped around whatever.
I didn't think this was a cartoon.
Yeah.
What? I've
Yeah,
never
those
seen
ones are pretty
this.
chunky.
It's Spider Riders.
I've never seen this
There's like a rap
before.
almost.
That's funny.
But yeah, I think you're just able to jam your feet in there to make sure that he doesn't fall. So you're hanging boom, from the spear, feet jammed into the spider. Silkreed's frozen, just still kind of going because he thinks he's still falling in this moment. Drill dog. Woo! And you see him like start to come out and basically like gets up onto the log, puts his claws in, chomps onto you, and starts trying to drag you back up.
Amazing.
All right, over on the other side, a wisp comes towards Johnny. Just pay the toll, and he's like, "No!" Just like swipes it out of the air, just puffs up, and then a bunch of wisps start to swarm Johnny as he's running across.
I'm gonna go over. Right, stay here for now. And talk, like say to Malin, and I'll
Aye.
join Johnny.
Stays there. He sprints by you, Quinn. I think you almost like twirl that he's like running so fast. His footsteps are leaving like little dry spots. So it's like, and like you see like steam come up. So it's like he actually has sure footing as he runs forward.
Ooh.
All right, Will, what are you doing?
I'm gonna walk across the log until a wisp comes up.
Yes, and I think just as you're reaching Quinn, same kind of like spot where that spray of water just starts to hit and the wisp comes up and pay the toll.
What is the toll?
The toll is a donation, an offering to the sprites that keep the bridge.
How much water do you need from down there to let these people pass?
What? What do you mean? We are water sprites. We don't need any water.
You
What?
maybe not, but the tree.
Well, we just needs a steady, consistent, watering ever so often.
Right. Do you want me to provide the water for its watering today?
No, we're already doing that. We've maintained this tree for like 1,000 years.
Then what do you do? What do you need as sprites?
What do we need? It like bobs and dances a little. We need. Well,
I have an idea.
it sparkles, looks at you.
So, you know what's a great fertilizer with lots of nutrients that can be very useful for a tree like this one?
Don't say poop.
Not poop. Not poop.
Are you sure?
It's eggshells. What if we bring eggshells as a donation from time to time? Especially once we're going to have lots of eggs being eaten by our population. That will be a lot of eggshells. It's great calcium for you.
The wisp is like bobbing and dancing in a circle around the two of you. It says, long-term payment.
Mm.
Most
I-
generous.
Wait. Now, this is one crossing. I feel like it shouldn't be. It should be equal.
Hmm.
We would provide a finite amount of eggshell for the crossing we need. To be given at a certain point after this fact, because we don't currently have the eggshell.
That's why I was thinking maybe we always have access to cross the bridge as long as we do a long-term donation, you know? Maybe. We could have one person from our population bring eggshells.
How far away is this from wherever we're staying? Like our, I guess, population center.
By Spider, it was like an hour, maybe 2 hours.
Doable.
I mean, the wisp is. I'm gonna need someone to roll me an intellect as like a form of persuasion here.
Negotiation.
Make this argument with it, and then
Let
over.
Simon do it.
Oh, sorry. What was that?
I'll let Simon do it because he's trying to get a better deal than what I'm proposing. So he
Okay.
should.
All right.
He's debating. But over on the other side of the log, you do. I think this is like the meme of like la 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 on this side, and then over on the other side. So I'm gonna need another might roll to resist the frosting effect of the sprites now on your muscles as the droll hound is scrabbling and trying to pull you back up onto the top of the log as you're holding Zelkarith, also trying to drag him up.
Yeah, okay. Here I go. Use another effort. Here we go. Ooh, it's a 5.
On a 5, you feel your muscles stiffen, cold, frozen.
No.
What do you have one last thing I'll let you do as you start to become immobile.
And I'm like mid pulling up Zelkarith.
Yeah.
Okay. Can I get Zelkarith up the rest of the way and sort of just like have myself tip off the side? Like sort of like swap places with him? Or are my muscles like finished?
Roll me. We'll do one last might roll, and
Okay.
this will be. I haven't looked at my sheet in a long time. Where is it? I have a rules tab. Yeah. We'll say that this will be an intimidating challenge. Target number 18.
All right. Let's do it. Brute force, baby. Okay. I'm going to use another effort and pray for the best.
Oh
It's a 7.
gosh, no!
7.
Yeah, it's a 7.
On a 7, you go to swing Zelkarith up, and you see him rising into the air, and you're like, yes! And then you fade into the frozen unconsciousness, and you basically freeze, crunch up a little bit with your legs, almost in the middle of throwing him up. But your hands are very tightly around the spear. And so you kind of like are stuck swinging Zelkarith off the side here onto the spear. And you're not fully unconscious. You're just like dimmed vision, receded. You can feel the drill hound like licking your head, trying to warm you back up. And then you can feel the licks stop and you hear it kind of like barking, and then the barking recedes. The rest of you see the drill hound bounding over to you across the log, barking, yapping, and basically looking over its shoulder, and you see like a very cold looking and frozen looking Zelkarith and Tomas kind of stuck on the side of the tree.
Oh boy.
All right. So with an effort, I rolled a 15.
Right, on a 15, the sprite dances around a little bit, and you can see that it starts to be reinforced by a swirling amount of sprites that are coming back here after freezing the interloper, the bandit, the rogue. Then you can hear them whispering, bandit, rogue, interloper. No offering. And it goes, we would not like this long-term offering. Things come and go in the forest. We would prefer something more natural, a gift every time you come. But we would agree, if you wish that gift to always be of these fertilizer, we will always accept it.
I look at Will. I think, Will, that's the best bet we got. Especially with Thomas frozen up now.
Sure. I mean, you have the eggshell ready? Or
Well, I have a broken one, and I think I have another egg that hasn't been broken. But we can collect the eggs that we've eaten already, maybe? What's my face
that's
frozen?
about 2 hours away.
Ah, shit.
But-
Well, for now,
Look,
we can give you
we
these 2 eggs.
can give you the eggshell. We just need to collect what's inside. Currently, on this log, we're not in the best space to collect what's inside the egg. So would you mind if we go to the other side, crack the egg, give you the shell, and keep what's inside?
The wisps start swirling a little bit faster. They say,
And to agree that this is for the whole party.
they start to say, give us the whole egg for the whole party. Give us the
I
whole
give
egg.
them a whole
All of
leg
the
for the whole
all of the
party.
All right.
And then a couple of them come in and they grab the egg and they start to take it in the air. Over on your side, Tomas, we're going to do one last might roll as the wisps have flown over to the other side of the log and they're not actively freezing you anymore. You're able to now complete your action potentially of just swinging Zelkarith up.
Okay. Yeah, as I kind of begin to thaw just slightly, try and pull him up the rest of the way. 14.
14 will do it. Now that the active frost effect is not dampening you, you're able to start the swing up, and then you see Zelkarith also reaches out one little limb very stiffly and just gives you that last little on a 14 to get to a 15.
Yeah.
Start to claw up with you, and you can see his head's like stuck crooked. He's just like, this fucking sucks.
Yeah. This is terrible. Come on, get up there. Just the two of us.
Take
We
your
look
spear,
pathetic
you're
as we
getting up the side.
pull ourselves over.
Hell yeah. And you're all there, and you look over and you see your hound, and he's jumping and biting at the wisps in the air over by the other two, as an egg spirited up into the air is then like crushed into, and then you see the splatter is taken and then taken over to the roots of the tree.
Hope that tastes good.
Great. And you see May just kind of like, yeah, and then she'll like come over on her spider, leading Quinn's spider along.
Well, thank you so much, spirits. We got a deal. Can we go now? We got to meet the big tree.
Yes,
You know, the big tree. Yeah.
Right. You guys start to make your way across, and you hear from underneath you, hey guys, did you forget about me?
Johnny, is that you?
That's me.
How can we forget about you, handsome
How did
lad?
you fall?
You're looking and you don't see him, and as you take a few more steps and you see Johnny, there was like a knot in the tree. You know those places where like a squirrel or an owl would nest or something. Well, this is a huge tree, and he seems to have like taken a step and fallen right into this, and his arms are stuck up against him like this,
Into the knot of a tree.
like poking up a little bit, but he's like, I can't move.
This is hilarious.
Hold on. Will, can you warm me up?
Sure. I'll do like this, but like actually get like some heat, but like do the standard warming of palms and just
Go get here.
Space heater.
Oh yeah. Oh, okay. And then when we're both warmed up, we'll pull him out of the hole.
Right. I think with enough time, you pop him out of there. You guys make it to the other side of the fallen tree.
Yay!
It's at this point in time, I think, as Johnny is lying there, he like just goes onto the ground and goes, "Oh, that sucked." And he looks around and goes, "I think, didn't we say we were going to bring Bart along too?"
I
You
Don't
did want to test
remember.
out his enhanced capabilities, I believe, but did you forget?
well, that was to fight versus the dragon. We're not fighting the dragon yet. We're just talking to the big tree.
Well, I mean, on the way to the dragon.
With that, I think it's time for a bio break.
Oops.
Look at each other, and I just remembered that Bart was supposed to be here too.
Uh-oh.
All right.
See you
All
guys
right.
next time.
Bye-bye.
In just a few minutes.